Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's straight to Boston, aka the King of Boston. So we're back for episode 36 of the Boston Red Sox franchise and MLB 14 the show, and today we're ready to get into the World Series after beating the Orioles in 5 games in the ALCS. We are going to head on to the World Series to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers, and Mookie Betts is available, but MLB 14 the show is glitching out, and I can't activate him. So I tried to remove Tommy Milone from the postseason roster. It says I need a replacement, so okay, well let me add Betts. Wait, he's already on it. So I can't remove him. That gives me 26 guys, but he's like glitched out and not on the roster. So I can't have Mookie Betts, which is frustrating, but I'd be more frustrated if it was Giancarlo Stanton or something. So anyway, same that up to the first elimination game, and we take a 3-2 series lead. So it's going to be Cole Hamels versus Hyun-Jin Ryu here in Game 6 of the World Series. Dodgers backs against the wall. Red Sox looking to close out their second World Series title in 4 years. Their 4th in 12. And their, 9th in franchise history would be. So a 3-2 series lead will be Ryu versus Hamels here in a big battle. Hamels was excellent in game, 5, I think was the last time we saw him in the ALDS. He was pretty darn good and led us to a win there. He'll look to do the same. He's had a great postseason, 2.7 ERA, I want to say, like a .88 whip. You can see the recap of the first 5 games of the series and how we got that 3-2 series lead, and then take a look at Hamels and Ryu warming up in the bullpens. A couple soft-throwing lefties, not guys that are going to blow you by with 98, 99 in the gun. They're going to use their breaking stuff, use their finesse stuff, and try to succeed that way. But take a look at the Dodgers lineup here. Hanley, Guerrero, Puig, Kemp, Gonzalez, Ramirez, Beltre, Hayward, and McCann. A star-studded lineup, 1 through 9. Big threats all around. And you can take a look at how Cole Hamels has done so far in this postseason. 3-1 with the 2.76. Was not good in his first start, but since then has been dynamite. Only 4 walks so far in 29 and third innings. So we're on to the top of the first 1-2 count to Hanley Ramirez. That's a good start to the game. A beautiful changeup right there in the dirt. Gets Hanley swinging, throw down to first on the drop, third strike in time. And we are through 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Now later in the inning, 3 batters later with a man on first. Kemp behind the count 1-2. Grounds the one slowly to second baseman Bedoya on to first in time. And Hamels is through the first with a scoreless first inning now. Same lineup as always for the Red Sox, no changes yet. Zobrist continuing to struggle, but other than that, everyone else is pretty much hitting. I guess you can say Bogarts also has not been great, but they'll be opposed by Hyun-Jin Ryu, who's entering this game with a 6.88 ERA in 17 postseason innings. Not so great for him, but we'll see if he can settle in here. Bottom of the first, 3-1 count to Pedroia, and Pedroia's going to line that one into left center field. That'll get all the way to the wall, and Pedroia's rounding first, looking for 2. Kemp's strong throw, not in time, and it's a leadoff double for the captain, Dustin Pedroia. So now with no men out here still, Ben Zobrist up 3-2 count, and that changeup misses for ball 4, so we got 2 men on to start out this game. Zobrist heading down to first base safely on the base on balls. And take a look at the pitch tracker here. You can see Zobrist actually falls behind in the count 0-2, but he works his way back, taking a couple of very close pitches, specifically that first ball, and you're going to see it here in just a moment, the 4th ball, both pretty much in the same spot. And both borderline calls right there. So bottom of the first still, no man out. Craig to deep right center field. Puig going back, but he's not going to get to this one. That'll one hop up over the wall, and it's a ground rule RBI double for Alan Craig. That'll put the Red Sox on top 1-0. Next batter is Giancarlo Stanton. Ryu the first pitch. This is going to be grounded to the third baseman. Beltre fires home. Now he's going to get Zobrist caught in a rundown. Zobrist heading back to home, but fakes him out, and Beltre actually ends up applying the tag. And now this time it's Craig in the rundown, and Adrian Beltre again applies the tag. So it's the rare the 5 unassisted double play on some bad base running from the Red Sox there. Later in the inning, 3-1 count to Cespedes with 2 away. This one fly to right, Puig under it. He'll make the play, so after the first 3 men reach on base and actually get into scoring position, we only score 1 run out of it. And it's now 1-0 Red Sox here in the top of the second. Adrian Gonzalez up, first pitch to the AB. He gets, I don't know how he hit that curveball so slowly on the ground, but that's going to get all the way to the part where the defense is, and because of the shift, Zobrist over to play it, but Gonzalez well on his way to second base, and it's a rare opposite field double for Adrian Gonzalez, man. That pulls the ball a lot. That's why we have the shift on. And then next batter, Aramis Ramirez ends up walking there. He got ahead 3-0. Hamels battled back to 3-2, but Hamels missed with the cutter there. That's ball 4. Next batter is Adrian Beltre. Slow roller in front of home plate. Hamels will throw to first in time and not going to make the mistake John Lester did back in game 4 of the ALDS. Now Hayward up, 2 men on, 1 man out. Hayward hits one to deep left field. Zobrist tracking it to the warning track. He's going to make the play. That'll be the second out of the inning. He's going to throw to third. We'll concede the run, and the Dodgers tie up the game at 1. Next batter is Brian McCann with a runner on second still. First pitch of the AB, and McCann softly lines it to the pitcher Hamels. And McCann has had a terrible World Series so far, only 1 hit in the first five games and some change at this point. Now, later, to the bottom of the second, Napoli will strike out looking on that fastball up and away. Now it's going to be Xander Bogaerts' turn, 0-2 the count. And Bogaerts is going to again strike out on the fastball up and away. So Ryu looking to settle in at this point. He's finally finding his command. But same thing with Cole Hamels. He's going to induce the ground ball to second for one, back to first down in time. So Guerrero reaches first. And it'll be a man on first still with one man out for Yasiel Puig. The first pitch of the AB, runner going. That's gonna find the hole in the defense because of the hit and run. Misplayed by Stanton. Guerrero's on his horse. He's heading home. The throw, not in time, and Alexander Guerrero scores all the way from first on a single into right field. What a play! What a hustle play right there from Alexander Guerrero. An RBI single for Yasiel Puig. Next batter's Matt Kemp. He strikes out in the changeup. That'll make it 2-away now for Adrian Gonzalez. 1-1 count. And Gonzalez is going to take the pitch. Runner going. Swihart guns him out at second base. A great throw from Swihart. A little bit in the dirt, but Bogaerts digs it out and applies the tag. So 2-1 Dodgers here in the top of the fourth. 1-2 count to Adrian Beltre. He strikes out. Beautiful location by Cole Hamels right there in that cutter down and in. We're through 3.5. Now into the top of the fifth. First pitch of the AB to Jason Hayward. And Hayward takes that one deep left field. Zobrist back. He'll look to play it off the wall, but he won't get a chance to because it's gone. A solo home run for Jason Hayward and the Dodgers extend their lead now. It is 3-1. A solo home run for Jason Hayward gives the Dodgers a 2-run lead. That one just got over the monster. I thought that was going to go off the wall the whole way, but it just gets into that first row of stands there, as you can see. So now two batters later, Hanley Ramirez up an 0-1 count, 1 out in the inning, and Ramirez deep left center, and that ball is gone over the entire wall right there. That one gets all the way onto Lansdowne Street, past Fenway Park out there in left field, and that's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, a former Red Sox who had all of 2 ABs, I believe, in his career as a Boston Red Sox. Then was traded for Josh Beck and Mike Lowell in the winter of 2005-2006. So later in the inning, Puig goes down to the cutter, so Hamels gets through it, but 4 runs now have been pushed across by the Dodgers, and they hold a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the fifth, Xander Bogaerts up. He's going to look to get things started. He'll shoot that one back up the middle for a base hit, and that'll give us a leadoff base runner here to get things going in the bottom of the fifth inning. Next batter, Garrett Cicchini, 2-1 count. After Bogaerts had stolen second, Cicchini goes down on the fastball. Just absolutely got frozen there. Was looking for some breaking stuff. And now, next batter's Blake Swihart. 1 out in the inning. Swihart to deep right field. Right fielder Puig going back, and he will not be able to make the play. It goes up off the wall. Bogaerts rounding third. He's going to come home and score. Swihart heading for third. The throw in time, and they got him. What a play. I didn't actually feel bad about running that out because I thought that was just a great relay by the Dodgers. But next batter, 2-0 count to Pedroia. Pedroia digs that one out to deep right field. Puig going back, but this time he's not going to have a play because it's gone into the right field bullpen. A solo home run for Dustin Pedroia, and he cuts the lead down to 1. And if Swihart had just held up at second, the game could be tied right now. But we'll take the cut down to 4-3. So we're going to head to the top of the sixth, 4-3 still, 0-2 count to Gonzalez. He's going to ground this one. That's past the diving gloves of Cicchini and Xander Bogaerts. It'll be a leadoff base hit. Gonzalez will hold it first there. And Cicchini looks like he might be slow getting up here. We'll take a look, and he's actually going to be out for the rest of the game with a strain, or a little bit of tightness it looks like in his hip flexor. And, of course, the MLB 14 the show standard. Well, I hurt my hip flexor, so I'm going to walk off the field grabbing my right arm. So he's going to be pulled from the game. We're going to turn it over to Robinson Cruz. We had some options here with Zobrist. The versatility to play third base could have led us to using Nava or even Jose Santana, but we're actually going to just go with Robinson Cruz at third base. And next batter is going to be Ramos Ramirez. He goes into the 6-4-3 double play. So bottom of the sixth, runner on second, 2 men out. And Napoli strikes out. A bad call right there from the umpire. Napoli vehemently disagrees. Second time he's gone down swinging this game. So we're through 6. It's 4-3 Dodgers. You can take a look at the 6th inning recap here. Ryu's been solid so far. Bounced back after some command issues in the first inning. Now top of the 7th here, 2-2 the count to Jason Hayward. Hamels from the full windup gets Hayward looking on the fastball. Again, the umpire giving that away, sort of that down and away corner. And again, a batter disagrees. Now 1-2 count to Brian McCann. And McCann's going to ground this one to the second baseman. Pedroia will throw it on to first. And that will do it for Cole Hamels. He would get through 7 strong innings, allowing 4 runs, couple of mistakes, specifically the 2 solo home runs. But Robinson Cruz up now in his first AB since coming into the game for the injured Garrett Cicchini, and he actually gets on base with a base hit right here. And that would do it for Hyun-Jin Ryu. So 6 1/3 innings. Ryu gives up 3 runs, 8 hits. He is responsible for Cruz at first base. And now it'll be turned over to Chris Perez, the former Cleveland Indian, the former first-round pick. and he has had a good postseason so far, and he had a pretty strong regular season despite his sort of lack of success in real life at this point. But 2 and out now for Pedroia. Pedroia is going to fly this one to right center field. Puig over. He's under it, and he is going to make that play. So we're through 7 innings here. 4-3 Dodgers. Still, Ruby De La Rosa is going to come on for the Red Sox to pitch the 8th. With a couple righties due up. De La Rosa not been good so far this postseason. He'll look to turn it around here in this inning. And with 2 men out and a runner on third, a big strikeout of Matt Kemp right there, and a big fist pump from Ruby De La Rosa. He gets out of the 8th. We're through 7.5 now. On to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Paco Rodriguez to try and retire this Red Sox side here. I believe Perez got the first out in the inning. Then Paco came in with 1 away. Giancarlo up, and Giancarlo's just going to get frozen on the slider right there. Beautiful backdoor pitch from Giancarlo Stanton, a lefty killer, but could not do anything with that. So we're on to the 9th. Glenn Perkins on. Only 2/3 of an inning so far. I don't know why this game never uses my closer. It did it in the regular season too, but either way, 2 men on but 2 men out, and despite the couple of base runners, Perkins works his way out of it, so now it will be on to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox down 1 run. Kenley Jansen will come on. Red Sox looking to try and come back and win the World Series. Dodgers looking for 3 more outs to force a Game 7. So with 2 away now, it's a 3-0 count to Xander Bogaerts. And Bogaerts is going to work a 4-pitch walk, so we get a base runner on now. Next batter will be Robinson Cruz, already with 1 base hit today. The first pitch of the AB. Bogaerts on his way to second. Ball inside, throw down, not in time. And Xander Bogaerts is into scoring position with 2 men out here for Robinson Cruz. And now Jansen, 1-1 the count. Cruz, slow rolling to shortstop. Hanley fields it, throw to first base in time, and the Los Angeles Dodgers force a Game 7. They take Game 6 4-3, and we'll be heading to a Game 7 here from Fenway Park. And tomorrow's pitching matchup, Jared Parker versus Clayton Kershaw. Yes, the best pitcher in the world will be going for the Dodgers here in Game 7. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. I'll have Game 7 out tomorrow, and that's going to be a live commentary. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.